Good morning and welcome to weekly vlog episode, is it 13? I think it's 13. And hello from Blackpool, just to prove it's Blackpool. There's the tower, about a mile away I think, or maybe slightly less now. I have walked some already. The beach is still closed, I don't really know why, but I have a little time to enjoy the sea air. So today I'm heading to the opening of a new exhibit at the Sea Life Centre here in Blackpool. I'd just like to say thank you to Premier Inn for putting me up for the night and for throwing breakfast in. Made the most of how would you like your eggs? I'd like mine in an omelette. And she sort of looked at me as if to say, you've been here before. Yes, I have. I reckon I've stayed in 50 different Premier Inns easily. If we lived closer to the sea, I would definitely take a walk along the promenade every Saturday morning. It's a really nice way to start my day.
Encounter some of the most remarkable creatures that live in them. Unleash your rock pool explorer.
Well, hello from the Sea Life Centre. I just swam with sharks and it's amazing, completely amazing. Sharks, groupers and a stingray, and I'm feeling awesome. It was so good. Thanks Sea Life Centre Blackpool, I got to swim with sharks. That tank right there is what I was in. So as you can see, green netting, perspex bottom. Awesome. Right, well, it's time to go home. Bit of a flying visit to Blackpool, but it's been a really, really good morning, so I'm very glad I made the trip. And now I'm hoping that on the first day of half term, the motorways are going to be kind and I can get home in a reasonable time. Well, good morning. It's Sunday morning and I'm in the car again. No big road trip though, just heading to the shop. I was planning on a nice walk today and it's actually a really nice day, as you can tell from the squintiness, but just feeling really shattered after driving sort of Friday night and then yesterday afternoon and the swim and everything. A really, really busy week at work and a not very good night's sleep last night. Lynx Geek is proper poorly. He's got a temperature, which is a bit rubbish. So I'm just popping to the shop. I'm going to make a cottage pie for dinner today. I have a question. Why is it that you can have one really absolutely amazingly awesome day where you tick off a bucket list thing, you see the sea, you get to walk along the beach, you have fish and chips for tea, which is wonderful, and you go from that to having a bit of a rubbishy next day? Why can't weekends all be amazing all the way through? Just feeling a bit meh today. Didn't sleep very well, feeling a bit sorry for myself, but it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and having spent all day today so far either moping or sorting out my weekly vlog, which is up by the way. I hope you watched last week's. I hope you thought it was alright. I am now going to spend the next 3 hours making the most of my time because that's, you know, so I'm going to make some cottage pie from some ingredients that I bought earlier. I'm going to use carrot, onion, mushrooms and baked beans and peas in the actual mix. And being cottage pie, it's obviously beef. In my cottage pie, I've got the potatoes boiling there ready to make the mash. But I'm going to try this coconut oil to do the frying in. It says fry, bake, roast, spread. I think the idea is that you just put like a teaspoon in or something. Keep it in a warm place for ease of use. Right, let's give this a go. Apparently there's 18 servings in this thing. Some progress. I have cottage pie mix. I'm just making a little bit of gravy to go in there to juice it up a little bit and save us bothering later. The potatoes are ready to mash. Good morning. It's 6:45 on Monday morning and I'm just finishing up in the kitchen, getting ready and stuff. I'm quite tired, I have to say. Feeling it a bit this morning because I've not really had much sleep to speak of. It's now Tuesday morning. I didn't vlog yesterday because there is illness in this house and, well, to be completely honest, I was totally shattered. No sleep at all Sunday night. And this isn't my illness, although it seems to be turning into my illness. Yeah, it's Lynx Geek is poorly. He's had a temperature and as a result, well, you know how it is. You know how it is. I, though, have a throat like sandpaper. It feels like there's a tiny little area in my throat that will actually do the speaking and the swallowing. It's swollen and I don't know if my glands are up or what. But if this is what I get and I don't get what Lynx Geek has got, then I'm happy because what he's got is not very nice. Proper flu, actual proper flu with temperatures and aching and horribleness. So I'm just sorting myself out for the day. Hello, it's lunchtime. My throat didn't get any better. So I've been and I've bought rice for lunch and some pineapple juice. Feeling sorry for myself today. Good morning. I have a cold. My sore throat that meant the last 2 days of vlogging have been nothing has turned into a full-blown cold. Sore throat's not so bad, but I've now got a cough, I've got a snuggly nose, I've got blocked ears, I've got puffy eyes, and you know what a cold is? I've got one of those. It's lovely. Also, I sound stupid. This isn't put on. I wish it was put on. At least then it would be amusing to me and not just you. Lynx Geek is still poorly. So, it is Wednesday morning. Today I have 2 events at work that I have to try and split myself between, which is always fun. I am doing last night's washing up, although there isn't much of it to be honest. I've made a salad, that in my cool metal Sig lunchbox. Actually, quite a few of you asked about this, so I will link below. Feeling rubbish, tick. Wet, tick. Worn out, tick. But never mind, it's home time and only half an hour later than normal today, which is not bad going. I've got tomorrow off. I have decided I will not be climbing Mam Tor tomorrow. I have simply not got the energy. I think I need to be a little bit sensible and just staying in the warm and see if I can shake this cold before it turns into anything more nasty. Good morning, happy Thursday. I've got the day off today. Feel rubbish with cold, but I did sleep. So, 7 o'clock, couldn't sleep anymore. So I'm making a cup of tea, I'm listening to the radio. I've got the washing machine on, the dishwasher on. I've got some washing up to do. Defrosted the dinner for tonight. And today I am mostly going to try and be productive at home because I'm not going to climb Mount Tor. I am in no fit state to do that. Sometimes you have to just understand when your body is saying no. Right then, I haven't been anywhere at all today. I haven't done anything. I basically did loads of blog admin this morning, and then this afternoon I've mostly been watching NCIS. My throat is killing me, my cough has got worse, but my head's feeling a bit clearer. I'm going to the shop because I've defrosted some chilli, some veggie chilli from that big vat that I made. Link in the description below. And I fancy tortilla chips and sour cream with it, and I also fancy cake. It does seem like everybody I know is suffering from colds and stuff. Good morning and welcome to Friday in my life, and the last day of the working week and the last day of the weekly vlog. As I think you could probably tell, I am still full of cold, my throat is killing, I have a cough, bunged up, my ears are blocked, but hey ho, had a nice day off yesterday doing nothing, and it is back to work today. Good afternoon. It's Friday lunchtime and I thought I would come out here into the sunshine, into what is an incredibly busy Lincoln. It is the Friday of half term here. This place is absolutely teeming with families enjoying what is an absolutely beautiful day here. So I just thought I'd come and sit here anyway and do my Ask Splodz questions outside. And I've got my notebook with my 3 questions. I haven't written the answers down. I think maybe you'll see a lot of jump cuts in this bit because I haven't actually written any notes on the questions. Only the questions, which was a bit silly really. I should have written some notes down. Let's take the questions in the order in which they were asked. The first one came from a chap on Twitter called Dekegra, and he asks, what is my favourite or most useful piece of outdoor kit? Well, now then, favourite and most useful I think are 2 different categories. I think the most useful piece of kit for the outdoors is a really good waterproof breathable coat. I think if you haven't got a top layer that will keep the wind off and keep you dry, you aren't going to go outside even in the best of weather. It's something that you should carry all the time. I have a couple of the North Face waterproof coats that I alternate depending on what I'm doing. A slightly bigger one that's a bit shorter line, a longer line one that's a little bit tighter fitting, so it just depends on what I'm doing. One purchased with my own money, and actually I think that is my favourite, cost me 50 quid from Go Outdoors in the sale a few years ago, and it's still my favourite. It's been washed a few times, fits really well, goes over a fleece, it's just perfect. The other one is the North Face, I think it's Vanadium. It's a dark blue one. It's a better quality coat, but it is a longer line, and so with my bottom heavy frame, it's not such a good fit, although it definitely keeps me drier. So there you go. As for favourite, I think for me and the way I like to enjoy the outdoors is walking boots. A really good pair of hiking boots or walking boots that's going to get you all over the place. I think that is definitely my favourite, and I have lots to choose from, but the new ones by Merrell that I wore for the lightweight walk, I've had them about a year now, and I just think they are the best boots I've ever owned, and I really, really like them. Question 2 from Gordon Miller was very simply, Blur or Oasis? Blur. I'm a Blur girl, I'm afraid. Not that I dislike Oasis, but Blur. And then finally from Beck Hambleton, hello Beck and hello Jessica, my goddaughter. What is your favourite place to check the sea is still there in England? And I would say my answer to that question is somewhere in Cornwall. My initial reaction was Gweek, Now, Gweek is a little tiny village where they have a seal sanctuary, and I remember Gweek as a child and I love it there. It's beautiful. Perhaps not Gweek, perhaps somewhere Newquay or Watergate Bay or somewhere along that sort of coastal area, but it's got to be the Atlantic for me. I think the Atlantic is ever so special. It's a very special ocean. So my favourite place to check the sea is still there is Cornwall. I don't get there very often because it's such a long way away. I'm looking at least a 6-hour drive just to get into the tip of Cornwall. Very long way for a road trip. Even by my standards, even for somebody that will head down to Southampton for tea. My nearest coast is Skegness, or sort of near Boston, so Freeston Shore, Gibraltar Point. So here endeth Ask Splodz for this week. Ask me your questions for next week, and I'll try and find a spot where I feel a little bit more confident and less like people are watching me. I know there are 2 girls in the entrance to a restaurant over there who are watching me and are probably thinking, oh, I wonder what YouTube channel she's on. Good afternoon. It's 4:15. It's Friday. It's home time. And I've just seen the traffic and I think this is going to be a long journey home. I am ready for the weekend. I don't know if I can even get out of the car park today. You know it's bad when you can't get out of the car park. So I've had my bath, I have put my one piece on, and I'm about to make a chicken and chorizo jambalaya. That's it then, that's the end of this weekly vlog. Just leaves me to say thank you for watching, especially if you got all the way to the end. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm now on 49 subscribers, and whilst 49 is a nice sort of number, I wouldn't mind a few more. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget my weekly photo challenge, Splodz WPC, and also to ask me whatever it is you want to know ready for next week so I can do some more Ask Splodz, #AskSplodz. That's it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.